Hello Aries, it's Kay from Kay Loves Tarot. Right then you guys, let's get stuck into your weekly from the 10th to the 18th of January 2019. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, messages for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising for 10th to the 18th of January. Aries. Right, then you guys, let's cut the deck and get stuck in. Okay. Right. See what Spirit's got to say to you lot. Let's put your romance angel. Aries, 10th to the 18th of January 2019. Okay, that's the one. That's the one. Right then Aries, let's have a look at this. What romance energy you get? Oh, you got the passion card. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, Aries. Very nice. Let's check out the card. You got the Sun, beautiful, and Death in the reverse. Okay, you're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel as far as what needs to change, more than likely in a personal relationship. Or someone that you are trying to enter into a relationship with. Death in the reverse can sometimes mean a situation that needs to end that isn't. But next to the Sun, any upright major arcana, especially more positive ones, tend to trump out the more negative ones. So rather than this being an outright ending, this is just looking for that massive change, that boost, that different mindset, in order to get something off the ground here. Maybe it's something that's just been, should I say, physical and passionate up until late, of late. So I've got the Knight of Swords. So this is rushing in with the communication to talk about this. Or it could even be travelling if there is some distance between you and this person. Now, the Three of Swords. If this hasn't been a serious relationship, you may be I want to say suspicious, or you know that either you've got a few on the go or they've got a few on the go, and we're not too happy about this, hence why the star's in the reverse looking at a hopeless situation. But I kind of want to say, for some of you, I do feel, I mean, if you're doing with an air sign, an Aquarius, or a Scorpio or a Leo, if it's been just about, I want to say, fun and sex, but we're starting to feel a bit more deeply about someone. Don't get me wrong, the Knight of Swords can be about rushing in. And I do feel like, for some of you, because even though the star's in the reverse, it still has the message of there is still hope. So whether there's still hope with this person, or if you do need to let them go and this does need to end, so that you can, you know, this could be an indication the next person you meet may be a bit more serious about this. But this rushing in notion is probably not so much a good idea. I do feel for some of you, even if it's not a three-way situation, if you rush in, all guns blazing before realistic changes are made, then I do feel this could end in heartache. For some of you, you just need to take your time and maybe slowly address the elephant in the room, that you are not happy it being just a friendship, you're not happy it being just a friends with benefits, you're not happy it being just dating, and that you would like to at least, again with the Sun, see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, I'm okay with staying how it is for now, but I would like to know that this has got potential to go to the next level. Because some of you are dealing with someone who just wants fun, but you need to know that. And the only way you're going to know for sure is if you ask. And for others, you're dealing with someone who is more open-minded than that, who maybe thinks you just want some fun, and are not entirely satisfied that you want to take this further. So they may not be taking it further, you know, like a mirror effect. There is a lack of balance in this situation because there has been a lack of communication about it. So things do need to change. And I feel for some of you, I mean, look at the sun, it's clarity. Why? Death in the reverse, because we don't know how this is going to end up. And that's the problem. So for some of you, you just need to say, is there any hope of this going to the next level, or are you just down for the fun full stop? Do you not see me as relationship material? And some of you really do need to just say it as it is. Is it this way or is it that way? I would like to know now before we get in any deeper. If you feel like you are growing feelings for someone, be up straight and honest. You know, be upfront and honest and straight about that. Don't be afraid of their response. Because if they're not ready, if you feel you're emotionally ready for a relationship and they say no to you, that does not mean that there is any issue with you. That means they are not emotionally mature enough for a relationship. That is their issue, not yours. And a lot of people tend to let this rejection get to the very core of them to tear them up. And they allow it to knock their confidence. When in reality, you should be extremely confident in the fact that you are on a level emotionally where you're okay with being in a relationship. And that is a massive milestone to reach. So, regardless of what the answer may be, for some of you it'll be a very positive answer, for some not so much. Regardless of what the answer may be, you need to ask, you need to know where you stand. And you need to do so in your convictions and just say to them, look, I'm emotionally ready for a relationship. I would like one with you. But if you are not interested in that right now and you don't feel like you are emotionally mature enough to deal with that, then I would rather walk away now and let you grow up a little bit. And I can go meet someone who's more on my wavelength. That's the way to do it. You need to flip the control. The more control you have over this situation, the better, I feel, Aries. You need to say to them, and don't be afraid to say to them, you know, I'm emotionally mature enough for a relationship, and if you're not, I understand that's your issue. I'm not going to feel bad about this. I'm not going to feel bad about putting my heart on the line, because it's more of an interest rather than love or anything like that. I have feelings. I would like to take this further, but if you're not ready, I completely understand. I'd rather you just say it now, so that we don't continue to use each other. Because that's what's happening. You'll be using them in the hopes that they, you know, any passionate encounters would bring about a relationship for you, because that's what you want, that's what you're using them for. On the flip side, they could be using you for just for the fun of it, just for the sex. But I like to see the Three of Swords in the upright, because this is, okay, yeah, okay, that's a bit of a knock to the old heart there. But it's in the upright, we can get over it quickly. And that's what Spirit's trying to get you guys to do, is to take that leap of faith. It's not even a leap of faith. It's not. It's a part of growing up and being responsible with your decisions in life. Not choosing to stay a part of something that may not go anywhere just because you're afraid to be on your own. So yeah, there's an element of not actually being selfish with this. If they're being selfish, and so are you, if you just don't want to be on your own, And to recognise that you may both be using each other for different reasons, whether you realise it or not. And as I said before, to jump in the proverbial plant pot and emotionally grow the fuck up. Someone needs to. So I'll leave that there then, Aries. That's quite deep actually, just for a weekly. But yeah, if anyone wants personal reading, it's flashing up on the screen now. Feel free to email me, and I do have an offer on. Feel free to take up on that. It's only on for this time period, 10th to the 18th. In the meantime, you guys, I should be back after the 19th to give you guys yet another weekly forecast. Right, and take care, bye for now.